Hey everybody, welcome to the Nonsensored podcast. I am your co-host for today, Mirisa, your favorite producer, because Miranda wanted to be a lazy bum today.
Well, to put it nicely, she's sick. And this is Donnie.
She's not no damn sick.
She's not no damn sick?
This bitch is not sick.
She's not no?
Yeah, what are you sick of?
You.
Yeah, okay.
That's a great
Not
disease.
sick with an illness.
I'm sick with Mirisa.
Yeah, okay.
You play.
That's the best sickness to have.
That's the best sickness? It's the best sickness? Whoa, okay.
Best sickness to have.
You might have to elaborate on that one.
Cause I'm awesome. So be having Marisa-itis or whatever the fuck she just said.
Marisa-itis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the best. That's the best kind.
I think the best itis is the nigga-itis. But we ain't going to talk about that. How y'all doing
I don't know
today?
all that.
Hope you guys are having a great time. We are as well. This is episode 14. Yay.
Woo!
Woo.
Woo!
Right. So, well, let's get it started. Let's get right into it. This is the weekly recap. I don't have the echo anymore, so I
Why
can't do
don't
it.
you have it?
It's on my other mic.
Oh.
Yeah. So, this is Bayhawk. Oh, woo, yeah. So, Weekly Recap is the segment of the podcast where we let each other know, and let you guys know, the viewers, about how our week been, the podcasters. So, without further ado,
Okay. My week was pretty uneventful. Can we not talk about smacking titties when I'm trying to go through my recap? Anyway, so my week was pretty uneventful. I just worked and came home and took care of my kids. Nothing too exciting. I really don't do anything until the weekend because I don't have time.
well, I mean, the weekend is part of the week. What do you do on the weekend?
Yeah, but okay, the weekdays.
Mm.
Okay, if we're being technical.
I mean, we are.
The weekdays, I'm busy with the kids and work, so I don't do much. On the weekends, I come over here and I hang out, and I do other things that you can't talk about on
Oh, you can talk
podcasts. I can talk about smoking. Oh, and on the weekends, I smoke marijuana,
There we go.
and I love it. And yeah.
Okay. Wow. She indulges in marijuana. Okay. Wow. She's saying I love it. Like,
I love it.
that's great. I love marijuana too. I just can't smoke it
Why can't you smoke weed?
because of my job. I'm really trying to stay clear for any time I have to do a drug test, and I don't want to fail it.
When do you have your next drug test?
Whenever it is, they tell me I need to do it.
It's whenever they want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking stupid.
Like, I know in my last job I had to do it like every 6 weeks. I mean, every 6 months. You know, as far as government jobs go. But yeah, so my week was great. Very exciting actually. Wow. So
Why was this so exciting?
So let's just say that, okay, so I'm not, like I said, I'm going to hold back all, accounts, as opposed to companies and all that stuff. Protecting them, not saying their names. So let's just say that I work for a certain company, and that company is a federal company that works with a client, and that client, the head of that client basically was causing us problems. He was kicking us out of sight and like, moving us from posts and stuff like that. And I'm just like, well, you don't work for our company. You're just a client. How do you have the right to be able to do that, to do such things?
Right.
If it comes to find out he doesn't, he's just being mean and, So we come to later on find out that he is finally removed from the building. And so much so that he's not actually allowed inside, which means we don't let him inside when he tries to make an attempt to come inside.
So what? He's fired.
Yeah, fired, gone. Yeah. So, oh yeah, it's gonna be a great day. I mean, a great week.
But does everybody not like him?
Well, everybody also already had their suspicions about him. One of which is that, we already know that he doesn't like being challenged. Like every time we try to give us information and stuff like that, and we'll go post to his information, he sees it as we're challenging him, and he'll, do whatever he does. Like, he's nice to me, and this is the strange part. He's nice to me. He trained me. It was the first time we saw him. He was very nice. He liked me on the post. When I once said I can't really do this type of position because it's so far out from my commute, he actually said, well, I mean, it's sad that you can't come back. I mean, I'll put you as a reference and stuff like that. So, but come to find out, I did make a way, and now I'm working for that site. And it seemed like he was very happy to see me all over again. However, I didn't know that he was just using that as a ruse, like as a disguise to, I guess, gain a friend that plays the escape. What do you call it? Scapegoat. There we go. He needed something that he could relate, somebody who could relate to, that he could use as a scapegoat. So then he doesn't see. I don't see what he's doing with everybody else. So he was basically putting his fingers in everybody else's faces, and the suspicions they actually have with him, even though not all of us are a certain type of ethnicity, is that he does not like black people. He's a white guy, white bald head guy.
I hate racist people.
Always, yeah, I do too. So when we found that out, it was just like, okay, and it's actually footage. It's actually caught footage that the guy actually started doing this, like you have to do this, you have to do that, and everybody's faces and stuff like that. And I'm just like, whoa, he didn't do this to me. What's going on here? So I later on then found out.
Probably scared of you. Probably scared.
I mean, I'm a big guy.
If I didn't know you, and you came at me, walking down the alley or something, I'm fucking running. I'm running.
Come on now, I'm friendly.
I know that, but like if I didn't know that and I just saw your big ass fucking head coming down a fucking alley, I'm running.
Boom, 3, 5, 4. Fuck. 3, 5, 4. Fuck. I'ma eat your ass like a duck. Nah,
ew. Who eats ass like a duck? What the fuck is that? Ew. Yeah, who eats ass? Period.
It was a figure. It wasn't like.
He would eat your ass?
Yeah, he said ass. I have to clean it first. I was like, ew.
Ew. Then you would eat her ass?
Whatever she wants.
Oh!
Don't matter.
Oh! And I'm into some freaky.
Please your woman.
I'm telling you, I'm into some freaky ass shit. But that's one thing that nobody's gonna do, and I'm not doing. I'm not going anywhere near anybody's ass, and nobody's going through near my ass unless it's with your dick. Your tongue is not going near my butt with your tongue. What?
Like pleasure things.
You mean Roger's arms?
I don't know, like, like when somebody sucks your dick or licks your vagina, there's pleasure in it. Is there pleasure in
Yeah, the guy's G-spot is in their ass.
What I'm saying for a girl, what is the like? Does it feel good?
It feels good. It doesn't feel, to me, I like it, but it doesn't feel the same as doing it regularly. It still feels good, but it doesn't feel the same. And I never had anybody made me come out of from fucking me in the ass.
Is that even possible?
Yeah, you can come from somebody fucking you in the ass.
Well, you know what? I can't talk because I've read some very strange things as to how people get off. Like, I remember reading an article of some shit that there was a chick. She has a weird, I wouldn't say a fetish, but she gets off by getting her eyebrows stroked.
What?
Yeah.
What? How do you get
Like
Yeah.
this.
What?
Brandon, rub it. See if you get yourself off.
So I'm just saying, like, when it comes to sex, I think anything is possible these days. Cause like, I look.
Dude, have you ever watched, and this is for you guys too.
This whole segment.
Did you guys ever watch, I know this is completely off topic and I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Have you guys watched the show My Strange Addiction?
Yes.
Have you ever watched that?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I watched it the other day and a woman was in love with a swimming pool. She was in love with her swimming pool and she named it like Clinton or Charles or something. And she wouldn't let anybody. It was an indoor pool too, and she wouldn't let anybody swim in it because she didn't want anybody to steal the love of her life.
The love of her life.
A swimming pool.
The swimming pool?
She was in love with. Yeah, she was in love with the swimming pool.
How can you be in love with the swimming pool?
I don't fucking know. She was in love with the swimming pool, and it was an indoor pool, and she didn't want anybody to go in it because she didn't want anybody to take the love, her love of her life away from her.
It's the case.
I was like, this bitch is nuts.
Yeah, it's the case of a very fluid relationship.
And I saw one time where a guy was in love with his car, and he was like humping it and stuff.
Okay. A guy being in love with his car is a natural thing, but humping and
kissing it.
He went inside the tailpipe.
He was.
That was great. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah. But he was like underneath the car and like kissing the. He was like underneath it and going like kissing the front of it.
Oh God. Oh well, we got a short. Oh. Yo, wow. Okay. I don't know if I could top this one, but I've seen an episode. Could you imagine performing cunnilingus on a chandelier?
Performing what?
Cunnilingus.
What's cunnilingus?
What the fuck?
What's cunnilingus?
As much as you had it before, I think you would have known what it is.
You're talking about
it's
sex?
the act of It's
Just
the
say
act
that.
of,
What's a cunnilingus? Nobody
it's the
calls
act
it
of,
that.
It's the. I'm trying to disguise it. As,
Everybody, we're all adults here. We can say sex.
okay, fine. It's the act of
Sex.
giving oral sex to a female.
Oh, oral sex.
Yeah. On a chandelier.
What? Isn't chandeliers glass?
Yeah.
And then you're gonna suck on it.
That
What if
up
it
there.
busts?
Well.
I'm gonna break it.
Well, yeah. My strange tradition. Somebody actually married their chandelier. I'm not.
That's the stupidest shit I ever heard. Oh my god! And I hope all these people got psychiatric help because there's something wrong with you. You need help.
Look, watching this shit is crazy. Like, it's crazy what you find out because like then some of it doesn't always have to do with love. Some of it has to do with, let's say, nutrition, with the fact that you're eating different things just to keep alive. I remember this episode I watched with this chick who eats concrete.
Yeah, I've seen that.
You seen that, right?
And the one that she squirts air freshener in her mouth.
My strange addiction, she likes to dress up like and act a horse.
What?
Dresses up like a horse?
Yeah, she dresses up like a horse. She eats like she's eating celery like a horse. She dresses like a horse.
Oh God.
What the fuck?
She's trotting like a horse. I like. It says this woman loves to cook pony.
She likes to play pony.
Bro,
Oh
what?
shit.
A pony is crazy, bro.
Oh shit.
She lives life on all fours. That's crazy.
She loves to get stung by a bee.
I don't like to get stung by a bee.
That's an addiction?
Why would I like that?
15 bee stings a day.
15? She's not dead yet?
Yeah, isn't that bad for you?
You remember the one, the lady she bathes in bleach?
No, I never seen that one. What the fuck?
Yeah, she bathes.
Did she bleach her skin? Was her skin bleached?
No.
They didn't fuck her skin up?
I think her skin probably got
In the words of Cleveland, that's nasty.
She bathes in bleach. She cleans with bleach. She uses bleach. Like everything. Like.
Wow.
That's disgusting.
Bleach. Should probably
That's
bleach
bad
her
for
walls
you,
things.
and that's not
Eating
like.
toilet paper?
I saw that one too. I saw that too. That's just crazy.
That
No,
one,
you know what's
everybody
worse?
does
There's people who have strange addictions, and I think it comes on the same channel. Cheapsteaks. People who are very cheap. And they'll do-
Cheapskates. I thought you said cheesesteaks.
No, cheapskate. Sorry, cheapskate.
It sounds like you said.
Cheapskates.
It sounds like you said like cheesesteaks.
Sorry, no, I didn't say cheapsteaks though. Cheapsteaks.
No, Donnie said it.
I said it.
He said cheesesteaks.
Well, I said cheap.
Apologize.
Steaks. I meant to say cheap.
Apologize.
Skates.
Scapes.
Apologize.
Cheap skates. Cheap skates.
Whore.
I thought it was cheap scapes.
This is a
Do you
good.
think that Diddy has something to do with Tupac's murder? He's being investigated for his murder. Do you think he has something to do with it?
Absolutely.
I think he knew about it. I don't think that he is responsible for the person that did it. But I think that he knew that it was gonna happen. I think that he was in on it, like, but I don't think he was involved in the actual person that did it.
The dude testified, it gave evidence that he gave him money to do it.
To kill Tupac or Biggie?
Diddy gave him money to kill him.
Tupac.
Yeah.
Oh,
What about Biggie?
I don't think he had anything to do with Biggie's. No.
Kinda.
You think he did?
I kind of think he did.
Weren't they best friends?
Why do you think that?
Because of the movie that I watched one time when they actually did like the remake.
You think that he was jealous of? He's probably jealous of his success.
Yeah, he kind of didn't want Biggie to get in the way of his success, so it's like, you know, he kind of had to do that.
And they always cut out the little bit.
Yeah.
They always, like, you know, Suge Knight had to do it all.
But I was watching some like really good videos of Tupac the other day, and the way that he spoke was like, if he would have lived, he would have changed something in this world.
Yeah.
He would have changed some, like, the way that he speaks is like,
He was a poet, you know.
you know what he's, you can feel like what he's saying, like, and you know that it's true.
Yeah.
You know, he had a book of poems, right?
Yeah, he was.
They took.
Yeah, he was extremely intelligent.
Yeah,
It's-
he could have done
yeah.
some really good things.
It's just sad how you got, you know, how his mood changes. You know, like, you know how that you got that one earth shattering thing that happens, and it just changes your whole demeanor. Like, he was a very nice guy up until some bitch cheated on him, and now he's like, "Fuck you, bitch," and the chick you claim, some shit like that. So
Yeah, but if you do something bad to people, sometimes you get
Well,
a song
see,
like
that's
that.
the thing is, his Pac thought it was Biggie, but Biggie had nothing to do with it. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time,
yeah,
and it became him. So
and then
there's
they,
a whole movie and documentary.
The whole thing should have never happened. Biggie
It
and
shouldn't
Tupac should both still be here.
Yeah.
It was so stupid.
Oh, it was bad too.
And
if they were still alive rapping, ain't none of these new rappers be out there.
yeah,
or at least they would have had some better guidance than this bullshit that they have out now.
yeah,
Even though I love that kind of music, I'm not gonna lie, but like when Tupac and like Biggie's generation rapped, it was about real shit. It was not about big. I mean, it was about big booty hoes, but it was like more than that, though. Yeah.
Although Biggie,
What is wrong with you today?
I don't know,
You cannot speak.
too much coffee. I don't know, but no. Although Biggie had some very grotesque lyrics too.
Yeah, but
So
he
it's-
spoke about real life shit.
Yeah,
I mean, he
like
did, though.
real
He
shit.
did.
His life.
He did.
And it's shit that they actually experienced, not just like shit they made up for a song.
That's why he was so successful. Because he was
I just spit. I hope nobody
I don't know.
saw it.
I don't know. Dead Wrong is kind of a. If he actually went through what he went through when he sung that, because Dead Wrong is actually my favorite.
But a lot of his songs were.
Yeah. Gotta go on. I like the song too. It's just too bad Diddy was part of that song too. Kind of doing the hype man. But no. So I actually, because you know I like watching YouTube. I don't really watch a lot of TV anymore. YouTube's kind of my thing. So I watch a lot of YouTube videos. Watch, huh? She does.
Watch YouTube all I can.
It's awesome.
I mean,
Let him finish his sentence.
so yeah. But
Then you can
yeah.
come.
So I've actually watched a couple of videos about Diddy and fucking hell. It actually gets kind of scary every time you look at it, because it's like the things that he put people through. Usher, Justin Bieber. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, so I remember that there was this video when and I think everybody's seen it already. He was showing Justin Bieber this car that he can get, but he was 15 years old at this time. And so he showed him this car. He was like, once you get 16, this is all yours and stuff like that. It's a little dusty, but this could be all yours and stuff. So, but I think a little after that, on that same video, he was actually telling people, you know how you talk to the camera? He was telling people, we're going to do some nice, wild things. You know, it's a 15-year-old's dream. And I knew from that point, just by looking at Justin Bieber's face, that he knew that there was going to be some scary things happening. Like very scary, interesting things. And now, I haven't really seen this part yet, but he's actually come out. You good? Yeah. He actually came out with an explanation as to what happened and how he felt about it. Years on end. So,
do you think they made him do something sexual?
Pretty sure, yes. And especially when you have.
Do you think that he does it in the butt?
Yes. Why do you think he buys butt plugs? This man has like over
women like butt plugs.
Bruh, in the evidence, this man said that he had. Well, okay, not just butt plugs, but this man in the evidence, the guy who was on the podium, he was speaking. This man said that part of his most
Investigation.
Not investigation. Or most of his free calls, I guess. Mm-hmm. They found over 700 male toys. 700. What do you need 700 for? 700 for what?
And where do you keep 700 toys? Like, I can't even keep 2 toys in my house. Where do you keep 700? Where you have a whole room just full of toys and dildos and butt plugs and baby oil and the whole room?
Bro, like he's been everywhere and it's like
gross.
Huh? The list? So far, yes. I've seen the list.
That's disgusting. But when I think about Diddy, I don't think about that.
Yeah, Rihanna is on that list. Rihanna's on the list. It scared me the most. Mary J. Blige is on there. That's fucking cool.
I don't think Mary J.
Mary J. Blige is on. She's definitely on there.
You think that they did something to Mary J. Blige? Do you think that woman's gonna let anybody do something to her?
There's video proof that she's done it.
Yeah. That she's done what? That she wasn't
part of that whole freak off.
Oh, she was involved in it?
Yes.
Oh, I thought they made her
No, they didn't make her do anything.
They did a sexual thing to her.
Well, she did do something that apparently was very surprising to me. Remember that whole story where she was like 24 years old and she flew out with a 15-year-old boy, had relations with him? Yeah, you remember that, right? Yeah, so.
What?
Yeah. Mary J. Blige was part of that whole questionable mob of people, too, so. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought it.
Surprised by that.
Yeah, I am too. And I'm actually very disappointed because, come on now. And Rihanna.
David. Do you guys have an announcement to make? David, how long has it been? 2 months, 3 days, and 21st hours.
I was going to say, yeah. I was going to say, I kind of know when in that case. Unless y'all found time to do it during the week. The weekday, not the weekends. And it was that last time me and Stephanie had that sleepover. It was? What?
Was the last time you guys had sex? You guys had sex when Donnie and Stephanie were in the house?
Excuse me. That's not new. What you mean?
They've had sex when you're in the house. I would never.
You were in the house.
Y'all done it when I lived with y'all. Yeah.
Yes, you have. You've done it when we were. Yes, don't say you haven't.
I'm not saying that. With you two in the house?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but I like. Okay, there are some people that I would not do. Like you two I would. You I would. Stephanie I would because I'm comfortable with you guys and I know you guys. So I guess in a way I get it. But like I would never do with somebody like I just met and they're sleeping over at my house and I'm clapping cheeks. Like no.
It doesn't bother.
Well, first of all, we weren't clapping cheeks like that.
Donnie, I know how they like to do it. Did you hear clapping the cheeks?
Did you?
Yes.
I can't confirm
Thank you
or
very
deny.
much. Y'all think that nobody can hear y'all. I've been in the house with y'all clapping cheeks. Miranda, you are not quiet.
I was trying to enjoy it. Enjoy it.
I'm sorry, I thought we were quiet.
I'm like,
I don't know who told you that you were quiet.
be quiet.
Right.
I honestly thought we were being.
You might as well just let it out.
Yeah, right? You're not
It's
quiet.
sex. Like, come on now. Y'all should expect me when I get to
I like when the guy tells you to be quiet, and then like he's being loud, and then you're like, well, why are you telling me to be quiet? You're being loud too.
I'm sorry, y'all. No offense, y'all in my house. If y'all want to hear it, then.
There's a time and a place.
We know that it happens.
There's a time and
we can understand.
Yeah,
but they're in their house though. You know what I'm saying? I can see if.
But they are inviting people to spend the night at their house. It's not like they're living there. It's like not like if I was living here and I'm living here, so that's different. If you're inviting somebody to stay the night at your house, they don't want to hear you clapping cheeks.
And don't listen.
Or just go to sleep. We won't hear nothing.
Miranda.
Yeah, so that's not that long.
Miranda.
You've gone longer than that.
3 weeks?
You've gone longer than that.
What the hell? What kind of universe are you living in? I don't want to. Nope. Nope. Never again.
Living on the universe.
Never again.
You're gonna only whenever she gets home.
No,
I think it's been a month.
I've done
It's been a month.
the long distance relationship thing. Everybody knows that. And I've gone months without doing it. But now that I'm single and don't have to do that, fuck that shit.
Red, what do you
Fuck that shit.
You want red too?
I'm not saying that I do it all the time or whatever, but there's no way. 3 weeks is too long for me.
I don't know. 3 weeks don't
too
seem
long
like
for me.
all that much when you have to wait like 2 years.
I mean, I get it, but still. When you don't have to wait anymore, you don't want to.
You don't want it all the time.
No, but you don't have to. Like before I had to because I was in a relationship with somebody that lived far away, but now I don't have to.
In a way,
So
having
I'm not.
kids is a healthy way of having sex because the more people that you have around, the less you can do it, and the more you want it.
Miranda.
I mean, it's.
That's spawn of Satan in the room.
I mean, it's important. It's not the most important.
It's not the most important, but you don't want to be in a relationship with somebody that you don't
Just
have that
expecting it all
that
the time.
intimacy with.
See what we have to go through. See this?
See this shit? You see this shit? Everybody wants kids. You want kids now? You want it? You were trying to do something important,
Yeah.
and these hoodlums keep coming out of here
Life is over.
and talking about popsicles and dripping juice everywhere and stuff like that. You want kids? You want kids now? Yeah.
Oh, that's another short. Just
No.
yeah, keep going, Marissa. Keep going random. Keep going ranting about kids. This is great. This is gonna be
And you want it so bad, and you're doing all this IVF and all this other stuff. You got, God bless those people, but no, you will not see me run into no IVF center trying to get pregnant. Nope. Hell no.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Absolutely not.
Damn.
Not gonna happen. No.
Wow. So yeah. Wow.
I love my children, by the way.
So yeah. My mind just went blank.
You do love and hate.
Cause I fucking no, cause his footsteps kind of threw me off a little bit.
These little mouse steps.
It was just like one at a time. I just sounded like he was walking down the street with a basketball.
Oh, that's what I was walking down the street with your head.
What is this by my head?
Oh, he said your head's a basketball. Rude.
All right, Dave, got you.
Rude.
All right, so yeah, let's do some Reddit posts.
Rude.
So now this is the part of the segment where we do some Reddit posts because we're already kind of
We're already in it.
yeah long in it. Long. How long?
Long.
Bone long. That jump 16 inches long. Now I'm playing. What the fuck? Damn, Miranda.
She's like, long.
All the way from the couch.
And he kept saying it long.
That jump long. You know what I'm saying?
Long.
Bro, clear your throat, bro. Why you gotta say it like that? That jump long. My bad, sorry.
Long.
All right. So, am I the asshole post? You guys ready?
What the fuck?
Are we doing this? All right.
I think you should read that one.
All right. So,
That
am
was
I
long.
the jerk? Oh, okay. It's not an am I the asshole. It's basically the same thing. Am I the jerk for snapping at my sister when she tried taking my son due to her infertility? By Donkey King 7. Sorry. What is that? Kong. Yeah. It's kidnapping. What? Oh, it's a long joint.
Do you want to do that one?
I'll read real fast then.
Do you want me to read half and you read half? Or you can read
I got the whole. Yeah, I got the whole thing. Let me start by saying that I love my sister Jenna. She's been there for me through thick and thin. We were raised in a tight knit family, and despite our occasional squabbles growing up, we also had a strong bond, or at least I thought we did. But recently, something happened that made me question everything. I, 35 male, have a 4-year-old son, Liam. He's the light of my life. I wasn't always planning on having kids. I wasn't against it, but I just didn't see myself as the dad type when I was younger. Things changed when I met my wife, Sarah. 7 years ago, we fell in love, got married, and after some long talks, we decided we wanted to start a family. It took us some time, but Liam came into our lives, and I couldn't be happier. My sister, Jenna, 38 female, on the other hand, has struggled with infertility for years. She and her husband, Mike, have been trying to conceive for as long as I can remember. Okay, Mike. They've gone through rounds of IVF. What's IVF?
It's a fertility medicine.
Okay. IVF. Okay, so hormone treatments. You name it. I can't even imagine the emotional and physical toll it's taken on her. I've tried to be supportive in every way I could, listening when she needed to talk, helping her financially when they were going through expensive treatments, and just being there for her. Aw. But here's where things started to get complicated, finally. Jenna has always had this aura around her. Like, no matter what, she always got what she wanted. She was the golden child growing up. Everyone admired her. And in a way, I did too. But there was also a sense of entitlement. Like, she expected life to keep rewarding her. So when she and Mike couldn't conceive, I think it shattered something in her. Huh?
The door.
Oh, yeah. I don't think the gate's that far. What they can. Okay. Over time, her behavior towards Liam began to change. At first, she was the doting aunt, showering him with gifts, like Stephanie, visiting us all the time, offering to babysit whenever she needed a break. But gradually, her comments became more possessive. She'd say things like, "You're so lucky to have him. I wish I could just keep him for a few days." Or, "If Liam were mine, I'd do XYZ with him." I chalked it up with her frustration with not being able to have kids of her own and let it slide. I didn't want to make things harder for her than they already were. Then, about 6 months ago, Jenna and Mike announced they were looking into adoption. Sarah and I were overjoyed for them. I thought this might be the turning point where she could finally move forward and find some peace. But after a few months, Jenna started making more intrusive comments about Liam. She'd asked if he could stay over for extended periods or if she could take him out for the weekend to give us a break. She even started calling herself Mommy Jenna in front of him, which made me and Sarah deeply uncomfortable. We tried to brush it off as a joke, but it started happening more frequently. The breaking point a few weeks ago came a few weeks ago when Jenna came over for what I thought would be a casual dinner. Everything seemed normal at first. Liam was playing in the living room. Sarah was setting the table, and we were all chatting. But then, out of nowhere, Jenna said something that stopped me in my tracks. She said, "I've been thinking, and I think it's only fair that you let me take Liam for a while. I deserve this. You all already got what you wanted, and I've had to fight for everything in my life. I don't see why I can't have this too."
Girl voice.
I tried. I practiced. I was stunned. I didn't know if I'd heard her right at first. She looked at me like she said was the most reasonable thing in the world. I could feel the tension rising in the room. Sarah's face went pale, and I could see her gripping the edge of the table. I tried to stay calm. I asked her, "What do you mean by that, Jenna?" She sighed, almost as if I was being difficult, and said, "I mean, you've always been the one who's had everything come to you easily. You weren't even..." Okay. "You weren't even sure if you wanted kids, and now look, you've got the perfect little boy. I've been trying for years now, and it's not fair. I'm his aunt, and I love him like he's my own. You know I'd be the great mom, so why can't you let me take him for a little while? I'll take care of him, and you can have a break. Really?
What?
Oh, ho, ho.
What?
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Okay, we're actually almost done. That's crazy. At that moment, something inside me snapped. All the years of supporting her, trying to understand of her pain, and dealing with the subtle digs at my life choices, all of it boiled over. I couldn't believe she was asking me to give her my son like she was some kind of consolation prize for everything else that hadn't gone her way. I stood up and I voiced louder than I intended. I said, Jenna, you are out of your mind. Liam is my son, not some object you could just take because you think life hasn't been there for you. I'm sorry you've been fair for you. I'm sorry you've struggled. But that doesn't give you the right to demand my child as if you're entitled to him. You've got everything else you've wanted. That's not how life works. You don't get to borrow someone else's child because things don't go your way. Jenna looked like I slapped her. She stood there speechless for a few seconds before she could burst into tears and ran out of the house. Mike followed her, but not before shooting me a look that made it clear he thought I'd gone too far. Sarah, who had been silent the whole time, finally spoke. I think you needed to say that, she said quietly.
Narrations.
But I felt awful. Not because I didn't believe what I said. I absolutely stand by my words, but because I never wanted it to come to this. I never wanted to hurt my sister, especially given everything she's been through. But how could she think that taking Liam would ever be okay? Jenna hasn't spoken to me since. She blocked me on all social media. Even my parents have been hesitant to get involved. They told me Jenna is going through a hard time and I should have been more understanding. But I'm struggling to see how I could have handled that situation any differently. Was I too harsh? Should I have been more patient given everything Jenna has been through? Or am I justified in snapping at her for trying to take my son? Am I the jerk?
Absolutely not.
That was a mouthful.
You are absolutely not a jerk. You are being very nice to her at first. You were being understanding. You were being sympathetic. But enough is enough. Mm-hmm. If somebody said to me they wanted to take one of my kids like for a weekend or something, that's fine. But you're not taking my child for a while and just playing house with my child and then no. Yeah. Like the parents is the parents and that's it.
Yeah. Like let me let you know something right now, okay? Like this is my child. I made this child. She incubated, she gave birth to the child that we have. You don't have no rights to my child except for being the aunt.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
So you don't just tell me to give up my child to you just because you think it's the right thing to do. It's not. Especially as the father of the relationship, you got some goddamn nerve.
Right. There's no way.
There's not a lot of kids out here who grow up in a 2-parent household, and for you to ask me to give up my child just because you want him, that's not going to fly.
That's insane.
Especially since the situation doesn't have wings. It's not going to fly. You like how I did that? You like that? Yeah.
I like the narrations and all that. It was very, very nice.
Mirisa being sarcastic. But in conclusion, you're not the asshole. I will say though,
the jerk.
It may jerk, assholes. That's really the same thing. I will say that you may have been a little harsh when it came to you boasting out at her like that. However, I think in some points of that situation, she deserved it because like you don't go that far.
You saw that, right? Get back there,
please. Nosy. Let's see what some people in the comment section said. Just a little bit of not the jerk. Something needed to be said. Jenna, after getting used to getting everything she wanted, needed to hear that. Your son is a living, breathing human, and that's just some object that can be shared. Your son is your son, and you and your wife are alive and well and healthy. Please change your locks. Do not give her or Mike or your parents the key. Please stop letting Jenna babysit, as she might make up some story to prevent you from picking him up. Like, I can't imagine people who wants children so bad. I can't. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. My bad. I almost forgot about the fact that she can't have kids. My bad. I'm sorry. But even to the people who don't have kids, I could never understand why it is that you want a child so bad. I understand wanting a child, but I can't understand why you want that as like a you know what I'm saying? Like a
like a prize.
Yeah.
I actually have a parent at my job who she has kids. She's a good mom or whatever, but she has more kids to compete with her sibling, and she'll tell you that that's what she's doing. Like her last kid, she wanted it to be a girl because she wanted to name the child the same name that the sister had picked out for her daughter before she could do it. Like it's like a competition. So if her sister, so they both have 4 kids. So if her sister has another kid, she's gonna have another one because her sister had another one.
Come on now, just having one up on your sibling.
Like they have to be the same.
Nah, bro. Nah, come on now. Y'all playing with the family aesthetic. Like y'all can't just no.
If me and Miranda were in a competition, I won already. Miranda needs to get hip to it.
All right, let's do another one. I'm gonna do it. Am I the asshole? The jerk part was great, but you know I kind of need I need the raunchy.
I want to find one.
You want to find one?
But I want to find a really long one because I don't play reading that much.
You can find a short one for all we cares. Okay. You know, we're just talking about it. Hey, so you guys, if you guys have any kids that you guys just want to just like give us, well, give me, just because I feel like I own it, and let me know in the comment section. Let me know his name, his date, his date of birth. Let me also know his favorite food, his toys that he plays with. Let him know. Now now in the fine print where you do the contract is after you sign it, you need to know one thing: you'll never get your child back unless I give him back to you. So I know, right? How'd that sound? Sound kind of creepy. It did, didn't it? I'm glad it did.
Let me see this one. This one was.
Whoosh.
That's not that long. Am I the asshole for telling my husband that I think his brother and wife are bad parents for trying to make us watch his kids 24/7 when we visit? All right, here we go.
Dum, dum, dum.
Whenever I'm visiting the in-laws 3 to 4 times per year, we stay at my brother-in-law's house because they have an extra bedroom and also insist we stay with them. My brother-in-law and his wife expect... What's that? Okay, expect.
Yeah,
Right.
it's touchscreen.
Expect near 24/7 babysitting because I'm not working during these trips. They leave my niece with me and start asking and telling me to do things like, can I feed her? Why doesn't she read a book with me and not to let her watch TV? They basically just disappear into their own worlds the whole day. One goes to work and the other works at home. I don't mind helping out for a few hours here and there, but being expected to watch her the whole day during the whole vacation, if I don't have plans outside the house, seems exclusive. I can't fucking, this is why I don't read. Excessive,
yeah.
I can okay, so I have what's it? Dyslexia.
Okay.
So I'll see a word, but it looks different. So I have to really look at it. Excessive to me.
Oh.
And your daddy's slow. And I find shut up. And I find myself growing very resentful. I honestly don't understand what they do when I'm not around, as they don't have a babysitter normally. Whenever I express that I'm tired or try to get away for some rest, they end up commenting later on in a joking way how me and my husband should reconsider having kids in the future since we get tired so easily. Or that we should watch my niece for a long period of time before seriously considering having a child. These comments rub me the wrong way and seem so inappropriate to me because obviously having a child is a lot of work, but just because I don't want to watch their child 24/7 does not mean that they can say such rude things to me.
No, they cannot.
Yeah. I've complained to my husband a few times, but he seems to think that this is all normal and that this level of expression for babysitting is also totally normal. And expectation. Sorry. Mm-hmm. This level of expectation. See, I see that wrong. Totally normal and part of the culture. They are South Asian. However the fuck that means. Oh, wow. Okay. I don't know what that means. You're gonna have to explain that to me. South Asian. However, I'm not really sure if this is the case because the try to have their own sibling who lives in the same city agreed to babysitting their kid 1 to 2 weekends every month, and they obviously refuse, leading to a small fight. Okay. Wow. Recently, I got so annoyed at their behavior over the past few trips, especially leaving their child with me and my husband when they have been feeling unwell and sick, that I told my husband that I don't like his brother, and I think that him and his wife are extremely self-centered and demanding people who are bad parents because they are always trying to palm their child off on other people. This obviously started a big fight as my husband feels close to his brother. Am I the asshole?
Okay. Wow, there's a lot to unpack there. Okay, so first of all, I just want to let you know, no, you're not the asshole. Why are you not the asshole? Because first of all, okay, so you do not have to watch kids you're not entitled to.
Exactly.
So when your answer is no, your answer is no. I'm sorry. If my answer is no,
it's no.
Excuse me. I got a little tickle in my throat. There's nothing for you to be able to do to change that. I'm sorry. No, I don't want to watch your kids. No, I don't feel like watching your kids. If I don't feel like watching your kids, you can't get mad at that. Sorry, I can't. Well, like there's no. I don't. Maybe there's a nicer way of saying it that maybe wants to convince you. No, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of things to work on. I got to change my floor. I got to flip the house upside down. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to have to always make up an excuse as to why it is I don't want to look out for your children. Right. Well, watch your children. Like you can't always expect me to always do it just because you want us to.
Right.
I'm sorry. And furthermore,
It's crazy.
Yeah, and furthermore, I've had friends like that. Now, I've had friends.
Miranda.
Huh?
Miranda.
Oh.
Miranda always wants y'all to watch Allie.
That's different. Come on now. That's.
I just wanted that reaction. That's the reason why I said it, because I just wanted that reaction. Thank you for indulging me.
Yeah, she wanted that reaction.
Reaction.
Sometimes people can't say reaction correctly.
That's what I say reaction.
I know.
Don't try to do that with me because I speak English. So don't do that.
All right. I got you. But I've had friends like that, though. I won't say their names, but let's just say they live in Virginia. Mm-hmm. And I was living with them. But they called themselves trying to kick me out because I couldn't pay rent. Now, that's understandable. However, it wasn't the fact that they was trying to kick me out to pay rent. They were trying to act older than I was at the time that it happened. I was 28. the head of the household was 18 years old.
What the hell?
And she was talking about well, we can't hold your hand all the time and stuff like that. But you guys told me that y'all was going to help me find a job. And now that I'm out here fending for myself, you guys have basically told me to do something that's kind of impossible. But the penalty behind all that is I can't stay here. So I can't stay here to help you guys. Well, try to help you guys do that. But at the same time, you guys want something from me that I can't give. Make that make sense. So you know what they did?
Why are you even friends with the 18-year-old anyways?
We weren't like friends like that, but we agreed because it wasn't just her. Mm-hmm. It was her. It was the I was friends with the guy first. Mm-hmm. The guy was like, at that time, he was like, I think 22. And they got married. Right. She got married at 18. Wow. Woohoo. Right. So her hot ass. Yeah. Right. So yeah. So you know what they did? Not only did I not go over there for like a while, but when I came back to the house, I found all my stuff piled up in the living room. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, and I actually had my own room too because I had my ex-girlfriend. She was supposed to be moving in too, but
who, Fiona? Fiona?
Yes, Fiona. Goddamn it! Damn, right? Listen, oh my God. Wouldn't it be sad to say that Fiona actually looks prettier? But anyways, stop.
I don't know. That would never be true.
You don't think?
That would never be true.
That would never be true?
Unless she changed her whole entire face, that would never be true. Not to me.
True. But yeah.
Let me stop talking shit about people.
Please.
Okay.
But yeah, so I found myself all in the living room, piled up in the living room, and they left me to have to take it. But this is what I did though, right? I did a little sneaky little thing, right? They was inside the house. What they forgot is that I had the key to the house. So what I did was after I left the house, right? After I left the house with all my stuff, well, most of my stuff, I didn't want to take all the rest of my stuff. It was like, you could just throw this stuff away. Doesn't really matter to me anymore. But after I left the house, I stuck the key inside the lock and just left it there.
To let other people in.
Trapping them inside the house.
Oh, you locked them inside the house?
I left the key on the outside of the door. Inside the lock.
So yeah, if you do that, they can't open it. They can't
twist it.
That's an asshole. You are the asshole for that.
I don't give a fuck.
You're an asshole.
I don't give a flying fuck. Fuck
I mean, it was justified.
Yeah.
It was justified, but you're still an asshole for that.
Oh, well.
You should write a post on that because you're an asshole.
Well, I will. Amen. But yes, answer your question. No, you're not the asshole. You are completely in the right, 100%.
Yeah, I agree.
100%. I think I would take that 1% away just for being friends with them. But 100%, you are in the complete correct. Mm-hmm. So yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah. All right. So we're going to end it. So thank you guys for watching. We had fun. I had fun. Marissa had fun.
Yeah.
Marissa, Mirisa made fun of me.
You
leave me alone.
Neither one of us in this episode could talk clearly.
Who?
You couldn't talk clearly. Like you were saying wrong words, and I couldn't fucking read.
Because I like to rush my words a lot. That's why. I'm sorry, you guys. So yeah, I kind of had that problem with articulating sometimes too. But you know, when I could.
And if he puts that short of me talking about people that want kids so much, I do love my children and I'm very happy that I have them. Disclaimer, okay? I just don't understand people that don't have kids.
Oh, but be very careful. Oh, you're about to get framed in the comment section.
I don't give a
flamed. So no. But no. All right, thank you guys for watching. You guys, see you guys later.
Bye.